Mic check. Okay. All right. We here. We here. Yeah, where's all like the comments and whatnot? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right. I probably have to be fairly quick this morning, so looks like not much has happened. Yeah, doesn't seem like much has happened. Let's get some of this cleaned up here. Clean this whole section. All right, so let's see here. Off the jump, let's see this low, that one created this high. I'm sorry, this high created this low. This low, its job was to take out that high. It failed to do so, so it would seem as if we need to come back down to this low. It's kind of what it's starting to look like. Let's see here. We have an order block we're interacting with right now. Let's wonder what's up with that. Oh, did we get my templates back? Is the internet working today? Cool. Let's kick this down the line. I don't know how I feel about that though. Yeah, this looks very toppy right here. Oh, go away. Right, so kind of like break your 15. Retest go down. Take out all your liquid. Sorry, I haven't been on it in a little bit, and I'm just trying to get. I forget that I'm supposed to be talking out loud. Where did my fancy highlighter go? Okay, so we took out that. We're gonna take that liquidity out rather. Yeah, that looks like a very poor low. So I think I would rather short there. Yeah, I think I'd hit that. I think I'd hit that. I'm sure we have a long planned at that low. We do. Good morning, Bully Berry. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Ocean, Anthony Soprano, Lloyd, Roger Spencer, and Jens. Top of the morning, everybody. It doesn't look like I missed too much here. Doesn't look like I missed too much. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, even man, that's about where I streamed last. Let's see. Let me just think really quick here. So I saw I had a job to do, and this job was to take out that low, and it kind of failed to do it, um, but it started to roll over afterwards. Started to roll over afterwards instead of marching back up, clearing this, indicating that it wants to run at that. It rolled over. And then this here was really just to address all of that liquidity that built up to there. Oh, come on now. Come on. Probably some manner of remaining. I'm not going to go find. I'm not going to go hunting for it. All right, boom, boom. Boy, this what a boring section of price action. Maybe that's an overstatement. Maybe that's an overstatement. Maybe that is an overstatement. So why can't we? So if we accumulate there and we come up here, you see here. I have not even been at the chart since what like Thursday last week, and so I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Okay, so let's look past that. That was super internal. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, what a shame. I don't see a whole lot of potential positions on the chart. Um, I really only see two. I really only see this guy and this guy. I mean, obviously, there's some more lurking. They're out there lurking. I'm still interested in this low down here. I'm still interested in this high up here, and then obviously higher stuff up there that we could talk about at a later date. Yeah, but I'm just talking like locally wise. I don't know if there's anything else I'm super interested in. Gosh, let me delete some stuff. So, it's always a bummer. Like when just getting back from vacation, it's always tough. So I'm always like super behind. Have a lot of catch up to do, so it's going to be a pretty busy day in general. And I don't see a lot worth discussing here. So, anybody have any questions? Anybody want to look at something else? A little sad, can't chat with you in the Discord. Anybody? A little sad, I can't chat with you. We'll figure something out. Is the like the are the channels must be like locked down or something? I haven't even really checked out all the Discord changes. But we can always chat, buddy. We'll find a way. We will find a way. That down the line. I'll go see a couple other charts here real quick. Here. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Row, row. Quiet stream this morning. it takes me like a day to get back on my feet, and a lot of coffee after vacation. That's yeah. Key doesn't look super hateful. We already looked at NVIDIA. What was up with the DXY? Hmm. Yeah, that all seems about right. Okay. Oh, ETH. ETH. This is where I got cut off on Thursday. Um, where like ETH was already putting in price below this important low. Yeah, yeah. BTC wasn't doing that. BTC still hasn't done that. That's the equivalent of this low. BTC still has not done that. So I still feel like ETH is living in the future. And I don't think I'm interested in either of those positions anymore. No, let's not delete it. Let's do this. Let's take this to 1 point dash line. Let's get rid of you. Would be interested in that on ETH though. Been waiting for that zone for a long time. Probably just look to take it to there. Maybe let's take it further. I don't know. Yep. Okay, what am I missing in chat? What am I missing in chat? Nothing. Good. Just more good mornings and good morning to everybody else. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Let's see. I think this damn wick right here. Oh, that damn wick. Yeah. I think I've looked at mostly everything I wanted to look at. I've got myself fairly up to date again, or rather up to speed. Uh, yep. I'm happy with where I'm at. I probably need to set some alerts though. Let's see. I'm gonna get one just below at like 58,490. Make that every time. And let's see. Where else do I want to put one? Probably just down here in this region. Maybe we'll put it at that low. We'll put it at that low. All right. Yeah. That's the first thing I'm looking at on BTC, and that's second thing. There could be much more that can develop in between those two, but those are the first two obvious things for me anyway. Those are just the ones that jump out the chart at me. Yeah. Let's see here. So it doesn't really break. Oh, no. Okie dokie, crew. Alrighty then, crew. You got anything else for me? I haven't looked at any charts in a while, so I'll be pretty interesting. I've got probably another 15 minutes or so. Um, yep, yep. Let's actually let's just delete that. I don't. That's not relevant anymore. Is that Monday's high? Monday's high. Oh, last Monday's high, I guess. Oh, what's the new Monday range? Oh, so weak. Oh, That is interesting. Part of me says watch Monday's low for a reaction. Um, like from a logical standpoint, coming back from Monday's low makes a lot of sense, but I've got a but on that. I just don't. I like if if this or this or this or this wasn't enough reason to fill bags here, is another one going to do it? I doubt it. I doubt it. Probably what that'll do. Yeah, I think we need to find out what happens down in these areas, and yeah. So for that reason, I think I'm not very confident in the playoff of Monday's low. Could happen. Maybe we'll put a little doodle bug on here to indicate maybe we're looking at that. But yeah, that's it. Okay. Good morning. Would you consider tweezer tops? Hey, good morning, Alex. So crypto. Would you consider tweezer tops and bottoms as supply and demand? Hmm, 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 hmm. Um, well, I mean, in a roundabout way, I consider all tops and bottoms supply and demand. In a roundabout way, they kind of all are, right? You could have your more sort of traditional demand that says, price was, I don't know, in a trending environment, and there was demand for it here, right? That was greater than the supply that entered the market right there. Um, because if supply did not enter the market right there, then price would not have retraced, would not have retraced back, right? So supply has to enter into the market here. Now, this demand becomes greater than that supply, breaking above it. But really and truly, I consider all lows and all highs supply and demand. I consider that supply and I consider that demand. Um, yeah, yeah, I suppose I do in a roundabout way. I've never been asked that question before. But yeah, without supply greater than demand, price would flatline here, and instead it retraces, indicating supply involvement, right? Um, yeah, and that forms in two ways, right? That could be people taking profit from their longs, right? Or it could be people entering new shorts. Either way, taking profit from a long or opening a new short is a sell, and sell equals supply. Look at my fucking amazing penmanship. It's so good. And sell equals supply and buy equals demand. So yeah, in a way, whether it's tweezer tops or not, uh, highs and lows are representative in a roundabout way of supply and demand. I did have a good vacation. It was not bad. How are my alerts going off already? Did we? Why is that happening? I really set an alert right there. No, I have an alert here and here. Ah, whatever. Who cares? Um, well, it's looking less likely that we are going to retrace back up into here. Yeah, that's looking less likely. Because again, if you hit this first, I just get nervous about that. As always. As always, guys. As always. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't. Oh, I guess I should probably make sure there's an alert down here at 50, call it 56K. Make sure there's an alert down there as well. Yep, and I have come to the charts only to find out that I must go wait and be patient and sitteth on thy hands. Yeah, and like El Jalapeno. That's also why I mean, like I'll plan trades, off the highs and lows all the time based on that same principle, right? Just based on that same principle that there's existing supply up here and there's existing demand down there. Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. It's just the way I look at it. Fuck it, why not? Let's put an alert on that high too. Let's do it. Let's set some damn alerts today. All right. Yeah, guys, I don't have, again, if you guys want to look at another coin, happy to take a look at another coin for you. Um, this whole, um, this whole zone, this whole flipping this junk and all of this junk here. Um, let's see. I wonder if there's a way I can explain this. Let me go to a fresh chart. Since nobody's asked for a new coin, I do have a thought I want to share, and I think it will best be illustrated on a fresh chart. I have one here that we can wipe. Yeah, yeah, we do. Let's go up to like the 12 hour. Okay. Um, best way I can explain this. It's the best way I can explain this. I mean, let's just take it from a simple view of here and here, right? We have, let's just say, I think everybody would like to know, are we coming here or are we coming here, right? I think everybody would love to know the answer to that. Let me put it, this is the thought I want to share. If we're coming here, um, let's see. Yeah, this is the best way I can say this. Just since this candle is pointing down, I'm going to talk about this one first. If we're coming here first, then the goal of the market maker is to get you to buy what they are selling, right? And then if we're coming here, then the goal is to get them to get you to sell what they are buying, right? Just always sort of remember that. I think that's why at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know. I have interesting thoughts up here about why we put in this one high here, leave it unchallenged. That's our breach of the all-time high, and then we never really ever come back for it for like a long time, like a year. I don't know, a painfully long time, right? Um, yeah, something is clearly, in my opinion, is clearly going on with this. When you see an extended, whatever, I'm not going to measure it. It's been about a year. When you see an extended sideways action of price, market makers are either trying to offload onto you or they're trying to get you to sell what they want. It's one or the other, right? It is one or the other. And so are they trying to boot everybody out of the market and get them to sell all their all their Bitcoin to them so that only they have it as they pull it up here, or rather they have more of it than they do now and we have less of it, right? Is that the plan? Or are they trying to get you to buy what they're selling? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, yep. So just remember, whichever way it goes it's gonna be there. It's going that way to screw somebody. It's going that way to screw somebody, and it's not going that direction to screw the market maker. No, 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 no. It ain't wherever it's headed. It ain't headed there to screw over the market maker. It's headed there to screw you over. That's where it's going. Never forget that. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I wonder if we could. Yeah, so just like remember that, right? Like if they push the price down here, that is quite likely to get you to sell what they are buying. Yeah. Yeah, I feel strongly about that. They've pushed the price up here. They're going to try and get you to buy what they're selling. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Yep. And quick reminder: down before up is yeah. It's always a more bullish way to do it. It's just always a way more. Yep. Way more bullish. Way more bullish because they get people to sell to you, sell to them, sell to them, sell to them, sell to them. Yeah. Yep, that's the way I feel about that. All right. Um, no new coins have hit the chat box. So I am not going to delay much more and struggle to find something else to talk about. I'm going to leave it at this. I would love for it to just kind of roll up and I would hit that. It's just looking less likely because you're talking about almost a 50% retracement between the break and I mean primary target is here. Yeah, that's a significant retracement. So probably going to be holding your breath for a long time for that. Potential play from Monday's low, but it's not one that really excites me. It's one that I anticipate could receive a small reaction to roll over. Very, very interesting spot is 55, call it 56K. That's a very, very interesting spot for me. And yeah, and that's a super mega important low. We put a significant candle body in through that low and through demand right there. And oop, I hit undo one too many times. If I see that, I would say yeah, we could retrace significantly only to come back down and challenge the 48K low. So yeah, nothing has changed much for me. Yeah, nothing's changed much. Nothing's changed much. I don't think I have flipped my narrative in quite some time on this thing. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's definitely where I'm at. Is there any coins that have done anything interesting recently? I don't think that's a button I want. No, I really don't. Are Oh, Abe looks like it's finally potentially approaching that idea. That's cool. Anything interesting out there? Memes doing? Oh, boom. You're dying, buddy. You are actually dying. There was something. I swear there was something interesting out there. What did INJ end up doing? Ugh, not a good look. Ugh, not a good look at all. Ugh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Mhm. Damn. Well, got a big fat smackdown off supply on Link, huh? Okay. Still have like this sort of structure developing that could produce like a like a equal or higher low for a higher high. Um, but the trouble is that we also have that's just this leg. That's just that leg. If you follow your external leg, it sure looks like that. Yeah, it sure looks like that. Whew, brutal out there. It's brutal out here, man. It is brutal. See, let's see. So last time I looked at Sui, I was talking about how it was important to hold this because of the gap underneath here. What did it do? Interesting. Well, it definitely broke some structure at that last top. Yeah, about 4 hour structure started marching down again. Did not lift off of those lows. It's kind of ranging. It looks like it's coming here. I don't think it's coming back to here until it comes here. Yeah, I don't. Um, can we do anything about that? This may have been the only mitigation that it was going to give. It may have been the only mitigation it's going to give prior to running all that stuff. And there's just not a lot of support below here. There's a fair value gap down there. This guy. That's unfortunate. But if it will let you back in there, see a reason for it to though. See like yeah, see if we were to come back in there now, we will have broken the 5 minute bullishly doing so, and it'll look to wipe that stuff, probably including the high. Um, so I mean, I guess that's a long trade right there. Um, yeah, I mean that's a long trade there. But the trouble is I don't particularly foresee that happening. I think short is the way to go. So let me get some of that stuff off there. So is it this that we need to watch for mitigation of? I mean, like this is risky business here. That's risky. I don't love that. That's risky to try and enter in here, cover that supply and drive it down to there. No, I don't love that. I don't love that. What would make me love it is if we were to come down and get 5 minute structure coming back into there and then lose it. That I would love. That I would love. Um, but yeah, I think it's looking like down. It's looking like down. it's like this break right here, and you set a lower high and then ultimately a lower low. Now that's an interesting thing right there. Yeah, it's no. I like it, but I would have only liked it to come from this low straight up to it and then down. It's not so great anymore because now we come down, up, break. Uh, yeah, yeah, no, I don't like it as much anymore. It was an interesting zone. Yeah, and I mean, initial target would kind of be here, but I mean, that thing could run. It could run. There's potential to run. There is potential to do the running man. Let's leave it. But using 5 minute market structure on Sui, like I don't know. I've never personally done it. I can only just do TA the way I know how to do TA. You probably better trading, yeah, higher time frame signals on this. But yeah, that looks like a top right there, and this looks like a bunch of liquidity. The only bullish move was that one right there. What we're interacting with. Yeah, I want to short it. If you can't tell, I want to short that. Um, all right, Bully Berry. The third tap on Friday of last week's range had my hopes up. Now that it failed and rolled over, I just don't see any effective way to get my hopes up for a good long right now. Yeah, bro, that's kind of how I'm feeling, Bully Berry. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If we go back and look at BTC, the too many taps. It's too many. It's just too many. This one looked good because it brought you back above the high that created it, right? Um, and then there was that little tiny chunk of demand or supply that worked. Yeah, and then like your third tap here, you're like, hey, let's go, but like you can't even get above that high. Come back down here, tap again, can't even really get above that high. Build that liquidity up and fucking run it. Yeah, that's interesting. Sloppy distribution though. Sloppy. I mean, it's distributing, but to not take like even that high right there, sloppy work. All right. Yeah, I'm out. Markets are playing with markets. Market makers are playing with market structure. Yeah. I mean, the markets are, I get what you're saying that there isn't as much liquidity due to it being the summertime, but it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. Like this range here had some really tough liquidity, and in all reality, I don't mind lack of liquidity because liquidity points and liquidity concepts just work really well when you have a lack of liquidity. Um, from my perspective, right? But like even like this range, this guy here, that was between here and here, that was poor liquidity right there. This isn't so bad. This isn't so bad. From my terms, it's not so bad. No, no, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. All right. Yep, I'm gonna go do stuff and things. That's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for coming to join me. Looks like there were some recent and exciting changes that I'm excited about. I'm excited, and looking forward to getting caught up on all of those and all the cool stuff planned for the future. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and stay safe out there. Stay safe. It is looking. Damn it. Damn, I don't know what that whole low's gonna hold on ETH. Yep. All right, I'm out of here. You guys have a good one.